Steve, we created a heck of a lot in the second half. The ball just wouldn't quite run for us to get that vital goal. I think if we'd scored, maybe the floodgates would have opened, but it just didn't happen for us tonight, did it?
That's what I said there. We had to go out the makeshift team tonight, you know, with what I had available for one reason or another, and also with the injuries that happened straight away, so that didn't help. So I had to play basically five attacking players with a midfield two sort of thing. So at first half we was all over the place, not all over the place, but we wasn't looking after the ball and passing the ball. We was rushing it and trying to score. Every time my team gets the ball, it seems as if they have to score every time they get it, and it's not the case in football, and it showed it in the second half. You know, created better chances in the second half by being patient with the football. Like I say, they got rollicking at half time in certain departments. You know, I thought the back four in the end were outstanding in the second half. Didn't give them the space, didn't give them the ball, and we couldn't put it in the back and net the other end. So that's the disappointing side of it. And
then obviously the penalties. We don't have a great record in penalties, although we did manage to win one last penalty competition last season. But just one of those things. It is a bit of a lottery, isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah, shouldn't have got there, Jim. We've had 3 one-on-ones. We've had an easy ball that could be cut back for a tap-in from 6 yards. Not even cut back. We don't like cutbacks. Rolled across the 6-yard line for a tap-in. Sometimes you've got to be unselfish as a striker. Everyone says, no, you've got to be selfish. No, you've got to be unselfish. If someone's standing in a better position for a tap-in, give them the ball. And we didn't do that, you know. Keeper's made a save, and the other 2 one-on-ones we've put wide. So we failed in that department today. Felt Dom and Joe done well in the second half, and they just kept their position rather than running on, and just kept the ball moving. But we didn't score goals, and that's what cost us. So as 3 cup competitions now, we've gone out to lower league opposition, and that's not good enough.
And the supporters will be worried about our apparent lack of ability to get the ball in the back of the net.
Well, I've got 4 strikers there, Jim. As I said to him in the change room there, no one's safe because we're not doing well at the minute. But it's not for the want of trying, and it is so difficult at the moment to get players. I'm fortunate enough I put a 7-dayer in for one last Wednesday, so I can talk to him tomorrow. But that's the other end of the pitch. Attacking wise, you either get someone that will come to you but wants £400 or £500 a week, which I haven't got, and will he guarantee me 20-30 goals? Probably not. And you're just looking around to try and enhance the squad or put pressure on other people. And at the minute it's a very difficult market for myself. I don't know about other managers, but I'm finding it difficult to get players financially. But we'll keep trying, you know, because we need to start scoring. No one can tell me they haven't been given ample opportunity, and it's up to them to take it by the scruff of the neck and say, right, this is me. As I said to them at half time, someone go out there and be a match winner. Whether it's a centre half scoring from a set piece, whether it's a centre forward scoring 1, 2, but we didn't have one.
News about Callum?
Yeah, I've thought long and hard over Callum. He's done tremendous since he come into us, more than I expected, to be honest with you, and I thought he'd done really well. I've felt the Haybridge games, he come up against a very good striker, and he, after them 2 games, a bit despondent. Now, the form we're on at the minute and the way we are at the moment, I don't feel he needs to be part of that. You know, it's a learning process for him. This is the first part of men's football he's ever played, and I don't want him to sink before he can swim. So we've managed to get him a loan deal for a month so he can continue playing, because I've got one, hopefully, when I speak to the player tomorrow, defender coming in Saturday. Bev's hopefully back Saturday, so we're looking stronger there. And I wouldn't want Callum to just go and sit on the bench. God forbid anything happened, then I'd have to deal with that, but I want him to go and play games. You know, he's got a taste of it, and it's unfair on an 18-year-old to go and sit on the bench after having a taste of men's football that he's really enjoyed and thrived. But I don't want to make him sink before he swims, as I say. So we've decided to get him alone. I've had a chat with him, and he's fully in agreement with it, and it'll give him more experience. So I've got a lot of time for Callum and Liam, but like I say, Callum's done very well. But I want to make sure that his head's right for the future of his career, rather than kill him at the start.
going back to tonight's game briefly, we obviously got off to the worst possible start in the sense of injuries. Two in I think the first under 15 minutes in forced substitutions, which obviously must have considerably disrupted the team or your plan. Good players to bring on, of course, but obviously disrupted what you just told them in the dressing room. Those serious injuries, or
Bluey's knees swollen up after passing the ball. Chris Kinnear's groin. So until Thursday we'd have to assess it, but it doesn't look good at the minute. So again, we're looking at a scratch squad going into Saturday against Staines, but we have to deal with it. That's what we've got. You can't magic players out of thin air. So we just have to go there, see what we've got, patch people up if we can, and get out there and see what we can do against a good Staines side at the minute.
And presumably HYTHE not available tonight?
No, he was cup tied. He was cup tied. When he was at Harlow, he wasn't getting a lot of game time, and he played against Bury in it. And we made sure we checked that out because we didn't want a situation when we went to Maidstone a couple of years ago. So he was cup tied, but he should be back Saturday. So it's a difficult situation at the minute. Everyone's going to be frustrated. I'm frustrated more than anybody because plans that I've got and plans that I want to do, I can't move forward with it. It does come down to finances, and like I say, if we can get this 12-man scheme going, it'd be fantastic. I'll be part of that, and every little helps. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we've got to do. So we'll dust ourselves down, train Thursday, try and lift the boys again. But at some point they've got to lift themselves. You know, it can't always. My job as a manager and the coach's job is to lift the players and give them a platform and make them feel that they can go and express themselves. And we do that. But sometimes they've got to be accountable, and they've got to take the game by the scruff of the neck and say, do you know what, we want this more than the opposition. And we've come up short a few times, but sometimes your hands are tied. But we're working on things, and you never know, things might change soon.
And just for the viewers' sake, yes, there is to be a relaunch of the 12th man scheme, give it a bit of a push, not a relaunch because it's always been there.
Yes.
We're going to give it a bit of a push, and there'll be more news on the website and at the next home games about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks so much indeed, Steve.
No problem tonight. Cheers, mate. Thanks. Cheers.